Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Here we are today down at Redland Bay. We're going to go along the Esplanade. So that was just the Redland Bay Pier, which I've done a video of that and a short. If you haven't watched it yet, please go do so. So we're just going to do a casual walk along the Esplanade and see what we can find along the way. Now, first off, there's a cafe there, and it's a really good cafe. If you haven't tried it, it's Pelican Cafe. If you haven't tried it yet, I suggest if you're in the area, go and have a look and try. It's a pretty good cafe. Now, down along here, you don't have footpaths, so you got to sort of walk on the road or on the grass. So, I know there's a few parks along the way, but hopefully we'll just stay to the water's edge as we're going along, as we are right now. Look at that. The water does come up a fair bit. So we're coming to our first park here, and this is Tom's Park. So you got a couple of picnic tables, a couple of seats, nice shaded trees. I don't know what the story is behind this park. If I do find anything out, I'll put it in the description. If I don't, well, there'll be nothing there. Okay, so you got a nice little picnic table here that's in the shade. You got a couple of seats as well. And this is Tom's Park. So there are toilets just up there as well. So I might just do a quick little video and we'll keep going. Okay, we'll get going now. So I did a little short video. There's more. It's another one of those. Nice. I'm collecting them for an art thing that I'm doing. We got a top knot pigeon here. Nice. So every Friday I'll be doing something arts and crafts wise. So look out for that video tomorrow. Okay, so we got our first boat ramp here. So you can bring your boats down here, like your canoes and your, like these boats here, and you can bring them down here. But look at all the boats out there. Zoom in a bit. Look at them. Wow, they're so cool. Okay. So We'll keep going. So I picked up a few of those little baby coconuts. Be interesting to see what I do with them. So I might have to just walk on the road for a bit. There's a mango tree around. There's a lot of mangoes on the ground. What a waste. See a building going up over there. Well, I took the house there and just left a carport and a cargo storage thing. We've got some cockatoos around. We can come in here closer to the water for a bit. Oh wow. Yeah, these were stairs, I guess, leading down to the water. And that there is a secure swimming area. So when the tide comes in, you can swim down there in safety. What do we got here? Cameras and news. Rah, rah, rah. Which is that? Okay. Okay, they're just putting it in there to see how many people actually use that swimming area. A little bit creepy, but it is what it is. I guess they're wondering whether it's worth keeping this spot here or not. I mean, the water does come up a fair bit, as you can see down there. So it's one of the secure swimming spots here, or safe ones. Anyway, okay, they go back on the road. Right, now we got the path. So this is Rusty's Reserve. Okay, I'll do a little video and we'll get going. Okay, so it was for fishermen and crabbers from 1940 to 1976. And Rusty's family helped help build it. Okay, now we're going to the boulevard. Okay, then we got Orchid Beach for sure. And it stairs down here. That's pretty cool. So you got a way down to the beach, but not wheelchair friendly. You do have a little sheltered area here. Not much to this one, but we'll keep going. But it'd be a nice spot there. You watch the boats go in and out. Any wildlife that may be around. Sometimes when you come down here, you might be lucky to see some swans, some pelicans, seagulls, oyster catchers, herons, egrets, magpies, peewees, woolly wagtails. There's a whole lot of different bird life around here. Okay, we got okay, let's see what's down here, because I've never been down here before. I've only stayed at the top. Oh, good, the wind's died down finally. No, sort of, ish. Oh, it's just another way of coming down to the beach. Well, beach-like. Okay, there's not much. Well, there's no sand as such. Plenty of rocks. Plenty of mud. You got the mangroves up that way. But again, it's another good spot just to sit down here, watch the boats go in and out, and what other wildlife may be around as well. Get a nice cool breeze coming up the water. There's some nice houses along here as well. I like that one. That's pretty cool. Oh, someone got off. Oh. Okay. Magpie chasing a cockatoo. There's a bit of a hill coming up there then. Wow. Check out the house directly in front of us. It's even got like, it must be a pool up there. Damn. That's one fancy ass house. Oh, it's trying to rain again. Hopefully it won't rain too much. It's more like a sun shower. Nice little pool. Not even filtered. Wow. I bet they're popular at Christmas. Look at that. Wow. You can picture that in a painting. How cool does that look? So we're entering in like a bushland sort of setting. So you'd be mindful of potential snakes here. I'm not saying there are snakes here. I'm just saying because it's a bushland, you have to be aware that the chances of a snake here is pretty high. We got something down there. Oh, wow, we got 3 spiders here, and they're golden orbs. It's probably a bush turkey down there. Yep, there it is. Digging up. Doing what bush turkeys do. There he is. He's looking for his breakfast. Looking for some grubs. Hi. Okay, now we're down on the level. So the path is still wheelchair friendly up to Rusty's Reserve. or Ruster's Reserve, sorry. So this is essentially a bushwalk, and there we go. There's the spire right there. It's another golden orb. Yeah, it's a bushwalk and beach combined. You can tell the golden orb spiders by the colour of the web. The web's a gold sort of colour to it. So that's how you can tell if it's a golden orb or not. If you can't see the spider properly, but you can see the web, and it's a golden colour, means it's a golden orb. Well, that's how I identify the spiders. Because most of the webs are white, and the golden orbs are that golden colour. Looks actually quite nice. Kind of looks like the gold tinsel you get for your Christmas trees. And we just had a lorikeet fly by. We got a couple more that just flew off. There's a fair amount of wildlife. So if you're looking for somewhere new to go and you're a bird watcher, this would be a good spot. Oh, looks like we got a lake here, or pond. That's kind of cool. It's got a couple of ducks as well. Nice. Yeah, it's like a pond. And we got the ducks in the middle there. You've got the lily pads down there as well. Oh, wow. These are pretty flowers. Oh, they're cool. There's some on the ground here as well. There's a whole lot over there. Oh, there's some more here. Look at that. Let's see what these are. Okay, we get going now. So these flowers here are wax apples or rose apples or water apples because they look like a couple just fell out because they look like wax and they're really, really hard. Leaves them feel like they're fake leaves. So if you're going past here, be careful because they drop randomly. So yeah, that was fun. Never seen them before. That's pretty cool. getting to that muggy stage again. Oh, we got a birdie there. Not sure what type of birdie that is. Oh, it's a young coot. It's a young coot. Oh, there's a few more over there. There's another one under the tree. Oh, that looked nasty. Oh, these are cool. Look at these. These are the she oaks. And since this is already dead, hang on, I'll just pause for a minute. Okay, so I grabbed a few of these little pine cones. I think they look so cool. Look. They look so cool. They're little pine cones. Hi. So what else are we going to find along here? Oh, we got another tree. Actually, I think that's a swamp hen. Yeah, that one's a swamp hen. It's got the blue arm. The rain didn't last long, which is good. It's nice and cool in the shaded area, but there's no breeze around, so it makes it so much more muggier. Okay, you can't go up that way. It needs you back up to the main road. But we're going to keep going down this way. See, there's another spider's web there. And there's another one just in between those two trees. And I can see it as a golden web. So there's a gold orb there, and then there's just a regular spider. You have all this big green area here. What a wasted opportunity. We got a table here, picnic table, randomly. And look at this tree. The stories it could tell. Look how old this tree is. Wow. Some more palm trees and coconut trees. There's some coconuts up there. But none down on the ground. What a shame. Free coconut. I guess you could come up and shake the tree. That looks like it might have been a boat ramp at one stage. Look at all those coconuts up there. Is that a coconut? Oh, it was. Well, that was a coconut. Nothing left of it now, just a husk. Okay, we have a seat along here, which is under a shade of the tree, which would be nice. I'm not too sure about. Oh, hello. Oh, look at that dude. There you go. That was a tree python, tree snake, and off he goes. That was so cool. I almost stepped on him. That's why I sort of went, ooh. But how cool was that? It was a green tree snake, harmless. It wouldn't have done anything. I just didn't want to scare the poor little thing. It came from over there because it was just slithering around here. Yeah, it's gone in there now. But how cool was that? See? You always got to be aware. And because I was in the middle of the path, and he was coming across, but you know, he had plenty of time to go. So that was pretty cool. So I'll do a little short video on that. I don't know how much I got on tape, but I saw it and it was a green tree snake. So it's harmless. It looked like it was a baby too. It wasn't that big. We got another birdie here. Oh, it is a baby. Look at that. Wow. How cool. And there he goes. It's going in there. Looks like there's a nest just in there. And he's just gone into his nest. Well, we can confirm that there are snakes here. So what else are we going to come across? What surprises will be ahead of us? What other animals are we going to see? And it's still sort of trying to rain. I can handle this little bit of rain. I prefer not to rain, but we do need the rain. And there's a cyclone building up in North Queensland, and then we got heat waves down at Victoria and South Australia. We have all the fun here. And if they do have a cyclone, it'll be a few days to a week before we start feeling the effects of it down here. We've got a willy wagtail just over there in the tree. He just sort of landed. Don't know if I can get a shot of him. No, he just flew off. Okay. It's a pity I didn't get a photo of that green tree snake. But I'll do a short little video and I'll put it up. So whenever you go into bushland, doesn't matter where it is, always assume that there are snakes here in the bushland. And with that in your mind, when you come across a snake, you're not going to be scared, you're not going to run, you're not going to scare it, and you're not going to scare yourself. So he didn't give a crap about me. He was just living his best days, chasing probably a mouse or a rat. Let's hope he got him. Less mice and rats around, the better. I can't stand any mice or rats. My sister used to bring them home and would keep them and then take them in to be guinea pigs. She's a science nerd, and yeah, she would do tests on them, and it was just so creepy. And ever since then, I've never liked mice or rats. So if anyone does like mice and rats, I'm sorry, I don't. We got some lorikeets voicing their opinion as well. So I would class this walk as an easy walk. It's mostly flat. There's a couple little hills here and there, but not chronic. So I've been down along here before, but when I came down along here, I did photos for Google, because I put photos and views up on Google Maps. So I call it how I see it. If a place is crap, I will say it's crap. If the place is good, like depending on like if it's a restaurant, hotel, whatever, I will say, give it a 5 stars, 4 stars. I've given a couple places a 1 star. Wow. Not much in here. It is still trying to rain. So we got another park here to our right. There's a bit of a playground here. I'm not sure what this park is, let alone whether they have a sign up. And you can tell that this park doesn't get much in the way of visitors. There's grass growing in the sand, which suggests to me that it doesn't get used much. So you got 2 swings and a slide, but you've got a tap up there, a refill tap, possibly a sign up here. But you've got a bit of a green area here. You could throw a ball, frisbee, kite. There's something up here. They've got the old school street lamps as well. Oh, okay. There was something here. Huh, look at that. Don't spoil your walk. Use a leash. $830 fine across Queensland for dogs off leash in public spaces. And yet people still do it. They don't give a shit. Okay, so there's a very, very small park here, or playground, but there's no signs up. So if I find the name of this, I'll put it in the description. Get some more. I think they're just regular palm trees, not coconut ones. We got a picnic table up here. You have a rubbish bin, but there's no barbecues. Not much of a view either. Oh, we'll keep going. That looks like it used to be an old bus stop. I think it might have been actually. Hi. Yeah, we're a little bit out in the water, but you can still see the water over there. It should move back closer to the water, the path, I hope. It looks like we got a dog park here. Yeah, it's just one park, large dog park here. This is new. When I came down along here, this wasn't here, so, well, all they did was put 2 seats in, drinking tap, which was probably already here, and put up a fence around. Well, so it's not much to this dog park, but it's a place for dogs to run around in, I guess. And look at that. They couldn't find the rest of the fence, so they just stuck a bin in it. Oop, come on. So looks like a couple of balls, but there's no trees, there's no shade in here except for over there. But yeah, I'll do a quick video and then we'll get going. Okay, we'll get going. That was a bad or boring park. There's not much to do. There's like one ball here by the looks of it. Alright, we'll keep going. Looks like we're just following the path around to over there. Okay, so, well, there's koalas active in the area too. Nice. So we're just gonna go along here. Again, you have a choice of grass or road. I'm personally gonna go on the road. It's a lot easier for me. We got a magpie to the left, near the tree there, or the little stumpy fence. Yep, and again, another magpie, living his best days, and not attacking me. Okay, this road is a no through road, but you know, we should be able to walk around it. And we can see some of the boats closer now. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Someone's crab pot. Wow, look at these. It gives you an idea on how far the water comes up. Wow. Some different boats there. This is a pretty little, cool little spot here. You can sit down under the tree, you're in the shade, you get the cool breeze of the ocean. And you get a really good view. Look at that. All the way down there and all the way over there. Okay, so I'm going to take a bit of a break. So if you need to, get up, make coffee, get a drink, toilet break, all that fun stuff, snacks. So I'll be right back for you. It'll be seconds. For me, it'd be a little while. So bear with me. We'll get going now. So I hope everyone's got their water, snacks, gone to the toilet, whatever, stretch your legs. Okay, so I'm back on the road. It's a little bit more solid, just easier for me to walk on. So most of this down along here is mangroves. But how cool still to have the sea so close. These houses here. To wake up to this every morning and to go to sleep to this every night. How cool would that be? Oh wow, we've got dolphins over there. That's cool. And it's getting a bit breezy. I'm hoping it's not picking it up on the mic. Okay, we got a picnic table here. We've got another boat jetty thing. And I'm really sorry about the wind. This is the canoe ramp here. So you can either take it down there or down here, I guess. Okay. They do have a picnic table over there as well. You're not supposed to park here. This is supposed to be just a boat jetty or canoe jetty. You get some bamboo there too. Nice. Okay, we'll keep going down this way. Enjoy, don't destroy. Exactly. Check out the bamboo. How cool. There you go. If you ever want to see inside bamboo, there you go. That's cool. Okay, we're sort of protected from the wind. There's a bit of breeze. Wow, the bins are so tiny. We have a seat here, a random seat, but the view is not that good. I guess once upon a time it would have been, maybe. Question mark. And if you can hear that sort of roaring noise, it's the wind blowing through the trees to make that eerily sound. And we got another magpie. We got another magpie over there too. And look at vacant lot. That'd be kind of cool. He doesn't give a shit that we're walking past him. Do you, mate? Hey? Nobody. Hello. He's living his best days. So we've come across what, 3, 4 magpies now? There's a bird that went flying over, cast a shadow. Yeah, so if magpies do attack everyone, he'd attack me. But I walked right past them and nothing. I'm hoping there's a trail down here. But again, look how cool. I guess these houses would get flooded out easily too. Yep, there's a track here. I just couldn't remember. It's been a while since I've been down here. Okay, these trees here just look weird. Oh, it's a water dragon. The water dragon up in the tree. And poor little thing fell. Okay, again, we're in the bushland setting, so assume that there are snakes here. It's a butterfly, little black and white one. How cool is that? I did have one land on my hand once. Oh, we'll let him be. So no one has walked down along here for a while. There's a spider webs here. There's another butterfly. Another black and white one. Little pools of water here as well. A couple of pigeons. Looks like someone's made their own path down to the beach there. Or down to the water. It's not so much a beach. This is similar to Cucci. There's another path leading down to the water. We got an ibis just ahead of us. Ooh, I can hear bees. Okay. There it goes. Look at all the she oaks here. Wow. All the trees with the like thin leaves, like needle like these ones here. All these trees are she oaks. And down here as well. There's no really that side. Looks like we got a park coming up. Looks like a BMX track here. Got a bit of a football field thing here. Ground. There's a BMX track. It looks like a really old hall here too. Got a small playground. Another magpie. Another one over there. So if magpies attack everyone, wouldn't they be attacking me? If everyone keeps saying, you know, birds are going to attack you, they're in the area. How clearly that's not true. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Cool slide. Cool little playground. You got 2 picnic tables and a barbecue. Okay. So, what says is 40 Queen Street on it. Okay. Looks like a very old hall. We'll go around. I guess someone wanted it to be a church. It's got park lights right around it. It's a very old building. It's the rest of the park. You've got wheelchair access up here. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Oh no. Oh well. That's why it's closed, because there's asbestos in here. Well, that's a shame. Right, we'll finish off around here. I'll see if I can find more about the building. But look how cool these eggs are. If this is the size of the eggs, what crawled out from them? Oh, look at that. How cool is that? That's so cool. That's so cool. And you got the rest of the park here. There is sand here. You got one slide and lots of climbing stuff that they can do. There's a seat and the slide over there. Swing, a couple of weird balls. And like a merry-go-round sort of thing. It's more for kids in wheelchairs. They can go around in their wheelchair. And then another kid can sit on the seat. You might have a sign up here. It's like weird. There's a turtle in there. Let's see what the sign says. Oh, this is that point thingy fuck. Okay.
That's why that juice kept falling out. Because there's loosey goosey terminal.
Okay, so I'm going to do a quick little video here and then we'll get going. So we just finished doing around here and that building there, all the asbestos which sucks. So nifty little park here. And then you've got a bike track there, you've got a soccer football. You got the toilets there. You got barbecues, picnic tables. Magpies. Okay, so we're continuing down this road. So I think we're gonna come up to residential area, so I might end up pausing until we get back onto the water or near the water. Yeah, there's residential just past here. Just where that silver car is. Oh, you're loud. It's two cockatoos. Three. Oh, they got their feathers in a twist again. Okay, so I'm gonna pause it around here until we get up to the water. Okay, made it back on to a bit of a bush sort of path. We're still on the residential area here, but we should be getting close to the water. But we have to turn down a street or two. So I thought we'd bring you back for a bit. I came on this side because it had the footpath. On the other side doesn't. Looks like there's sort of a park. Or is that? That could be a residential area too. I think that is actually. There's another no through road down there. Okay. So I'm hoping this path leads into the bush there. I hope it just doesn't suddenly stop. I got a feeling it does. There's a path on the other side. So yeah, it looks like we have to cross over again. Apparently this road is subject to flooding as well. You do have a path that leads down around there, that leads into the bush. And that leads up there. Alright, we'll see where we are and which way we need to go. Okay, I made it down here. This is supposed to be the canoe jetty down along here. Had to work my way around the streets to get down here. So I'm not sure how far I can walk up along here. But yeah, there is a thing up here saying waterfront easement. I don't know if it's private property. There's nothing up saying it's private property. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's a nice little road. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, that is private property up there. So I can't go there. So I'm back up and around. So I'll be back as soon as I can find the right spot. Okay, so I finally made it back up here. We're on Sandy Cove Street or place. End up having to walk around to get back up here. So we're again walking along the water's edge. And hopefully we can stay going along here. Maybe we got a park here. Hopefully I can just cut through the park and keep walking along the water's edge. So this is Sandy Cove Park. Again, it's not much of a park, but we're just basically going to cut through this. You got 2 swings, a slide, a couple of climbing stuff. So yeah, there is a park. Nice. Thanks like that. And that's pluck with a P, not an F. It's been a long day already. There's a fair amount of hills around here as well. Okay, so this should now go around along the water's edge. Hopefully we'll get closer to it. But there's a nice breeze coming now. You've got some nice houses along here as well. Oh, that one's alright. Look at the side of these properties. That's immense. Oh, looks like someone's not happy. Okay, now we're gonna head down here. Or it brings you back out onto there's actually a beach here. Nice. But oh, is there a track? Might be a track that leads up that way. Maybe. I hope. It looks like there is. We'll come down here first. Making sure to watch where we're going and no snaky snakes. Okay. Well, here's a nice private beach here. Well, I say it's private, it's secluded. You can put a towel down over under the tree there or on the tree. And then you can come down here and have a swim. Look at these holes here. These are crab holes. Wow. It's a bit of a soft bit here. But how cool is that? And looks like my battery's about dying. So I have to change phones. So bear with me. Okay, so now I'm on my other phone. Let's go. See if we can walk up around. It's a bit of a hill climb up here. And it's windy. So I might pause it until I get up. Okay, I'm calling it here. So hope you enjoyed this video or videos. So please check out all the videos I've done today. So until next time, fellow travellers, have a good one. Because you never know where I might be, or I might see, or what I might see. Especially in the beginning of the video. So stay cool, stay warm, have a good day. Hit that like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Till next time, have a good one.